So this video is the aftermath of trying to pull the perjury, which became completely impossible. One, the Jewish guy kind of screwed me over. He didn't actually try to help me get out of the contract. He tried to pull the perjury and failed because he's an idiot. So this is what happens when you're in it for yourself. You do the stupid thing, and all these people I think are all lead brains. I think their secret is they're all lead brains. Anyway, so I turned myself into the FBI for accepting $4,000 for bribery, which is like a 400-year sentence, and Stu broke in and stole my presidential pardon. So they send an assassin out to my house because I'm under this bullshit contract. And under the bullshit contract, they listen in on my calls. So I turn myself in doing the right thing because I'm an altruist. And they send an assassin out to murder my ass. So I don't turn myself in. And then the FBI explains to me I can't turn myself in now because I didn't turn myself in when their assassin came out to murder my ass. So they don't know what to do with me at this point because I'm a church leader or whatever. I'm a guy, one of them, but I refuse to kill. And they had to, all the church leaders had to murder a child that re-swears filthy to the church because they're good people like that. That's how they operate. And this eventually happens. We have a conversation. I'm on a phone, but I'm also high on LSD. So these guys wear black robes, and the lead guy has a red scarf. I was the president. I had the red scarf at one point. So, like, I'm sitting down, and all these assholes appear. And basically, the church leaders and the president are like, we agreed with what you did, but we don't like how you went about it. And I was like, what? Because remember, they erased my brain. I don't remember shit. And you need to understand, we agreed with what you did. And one of these assholes ends up basically just giving me the 411 on what happened because I don't remember. And they run down all this bullshit, and then I'm like, stop. What don't you agree with? And you gotta remember, these guys are lead brains. They can't give you straight answers. Everything is sideways. Everything is bullshit. They keep going on, and I'm just, what don't you fucking agree with? And then, fucking malignant narcissist time. Every malignant narcissist is the victim. They rape, murder, kill your kids. They're the victim because they only care about themselves. They're apathetic. They don't care about you, okay? They don't care what they did to your kid. They don't care what they did to your family. They don't want to go to jail. They don't want accountability or agency. So when they tell me, I agree with what you did, I just don't agree with how you did it. What they're trying to say is they didn't like the fact that they have to go to jail for murdering kids, raping women, and murdering women, eating Memphis brains, doing all the horrible shit they did. They don't want accountability for it. So, anal eating mummy god, white supremacist god explains to me, here's the deal. At some point, Blondie's gonna help you get chelation therapy. He didn't, because Blondie wants to rape babies and murder people. It's what he does. He just loves doing it. It's his favorite pastime. Same thing with Stu. He's one of those guys. Like, not all these guys were in line. They all chaotic. Every fucking direction. Nobody wanted to give straight answers. One of these guys wanted me to help them deal with being a psychopathic, malignant, narcissist, murdering son of a bitch. And he kept lying. He kept giving me misinformation and just straight up refusing to answer the questions. And this is the thing, when you're a lead brain, you try to manipulate to get the answers you want. So instead of actually letting me help him, he starts trying to manipulate, so I give him the answers he wants. He doesn't want to hear he's a malignant, narcissistic psychopath, so he starts trying to uproot my questioning and uprooting, and he just starts bullshitting. And it's what they do. They bullshit because they're running screaming from accountability. The ridiculous work the malignant narcissist at this church put in to not be held accountable is just insane, okay? Sometimes it's better just to get your ass whipped and then go grab a beer, dude, okay? Holy shit. Anyways, so they start explaining to me, yeah, we're a human trafficking ring. Yeah, we do all the evil things. Yeah, but we're also God, and we're also good people. No, you don't get it both ways. Vajrapani here, God of righteous justice. You don't get it both ways. Okay. Anyways, so these guys, this is the thing. They never say it straight up. They just bullshit. And then I finally arrive at, okay, so you guys want the church reported and you don't want to go to jail. And they're like, yeah, that's why we stole your presidential pardon. Because here's the plan. Because you're an altruist and you're a good person, we're going to cook you with our bullshit. You're going to turn yourself in. You're going to go to jail. And then we're going to use your presidential pardon to get right back to eating Memphis brains, raping women, and human trafficking. And I was, what? And they're like, yeah. You see? Everybody wins. I was, no, that's stupid, because I'm the only guy doing the right thing. And they're like, do you really think that turning the church in as a human trafficking ring is the right thing? And I was, yes. You guys eat women's brains, you rape children, you murder people, and you human traffic. You're fucking evil. But do you really think that we're just evil? I was, yes. But we're God. You're not. You're the furthest things from God. You gotta understand how destructive you're being. You guys just don't want daddy's belt. You don't. You don't want to be held accountable for your actions. You're terrified people are going to hate you. You're terrified. You want the unconditional love, and your unconditional love is insane, by the way, because you want the unconditional love, like, you want to be able to beat, rape, murder, kill people, human traffic, do all the evil things, and then be loved. Okay? You're fucking crazy. You're insane. And I tell them that, and they're like, no, we're not insane. We're not. We just want the unconditional love the church didn't give us. The thing that you defend with everything you have is the thing that's destroying you. You're like a crack addict. Addicted to murder, addicted to the drug that's literally killing you. No, we're not addicted. You're lead brains. You're addicted. And we have this back and forth, and I keep telling them I'm not fucking doing it. And then they're like, well, we're going to make the Memphis hate you. And we're going to make it seem like you're going to leave them to die horribly. And they are going to die horribly because there's no fucking winning here. And then they're like, you just need to trust us. No, there's no fucking trust in you people. You can't be fucking trusted. You couldn't even give me a fucking car. You couldn't make any fucking amends. You guys want to prove that you're good people? Give me back my goddamn presidential pardon you fucking stole. No, because we don't belong. And one of them starts explaining to me he has multiple personalities. One of them's a good guy, and the other dude murders people. And I was like, okay, so you'd have the good guy go to jail to keep the other guy from murdering people. And he's, no, the good guy doesn't belong in jail. I let you go back into society. At some point, the bad guy is going to abduct the kid and beat and rape it to death. You are not a good person. You can't be. It is impossible. And I am a good person. You're not. Far from it. You can never be. It's impossible for you. Okay? A good person would just turn themselves in. You're not gonna. And they explained to me, oh, we can't turn ourselves in. It's against the religion. Fuck your religion. And they're like, well, I go to the court in Utah and they let me go. It's because the court in Utah is rigged. I know. I used to rig it when I was president. And we can do no wrong. Oh, you've been doing all the wrong. You just can't, what you mean to say is you can't be held accountable for the wrong. In this stupid conversation, there's a bunch of these assholes, and they're all trying to bullshit, lie, manipulate to unfuck themselves. Like, doing everything they can to make sure that they somehow want the church to go away, but they themselves don't want to be held accountable for their actions. And that's the whole thing. You don't hold the crackers, you don't hold the white people accountable for their actions. Nobody gets blamed, and then they're explaining to me, I can be like Jesus. I'm not even religious. I don't even fucking believe in Jesus. And all I have to do is go to jail without my presidential pardon, and then they'll get to run around America murdering, raping, and killing the way God intended. And I was just, not happening. And we're going to make everybody hate you. We're going to run a smear campaign. The Romans, you need to understand, the Romans ran a smear campaign against Jesus, and it worked. And we're going to do the same thing to you. We're going to make everybody hate you, okay? Everybody on the planet's going to think you're fucking evil, okay? That's because you're good people? We are good people. We're the victims. You're not the victims. And this is the thing about playing the victim. You do the awful evil shit. And people don't understand that. Whenever somebody is actually a victim, if you blow somebody's leg off, you shoot somebody in the kneecap and they explain that you shot them in the leg, that's not playing the victim. They actually are the victim, dumbass. When you're murdering people and then saying that you're the victim in it, you're not the victim. The dead person is the victim. That might be very complicated for a malignant narcissist to understand. And it is, because I had to explain that to all of them, and they all kept fighting it and telling me that's not what's going on. It's totally different. They're the victims. They are the victims. They were groomed. They were all this horrible shit, but they also perpetuate it. Okay? And if I turn myself in, the only fucking thing these pieces of shits are gonna do is get right back to human trafficking and baby raping, because it's the only thing they know how to do. It is the only thing. It's their only skill. They have no other skills whatsoever. And that is a fact. That is not me bullshitting and lying. And the Memphis aren't going to be fucking thrilled, because the church will go down and then it'll be right back up the next day. And it'll be right back up. And the only thing that'll be different is people will know it's a human trafficking ring. But nothing will fundamentally change. These people will be right back to committing their atrocities and raping babies and murdering people, because they're pure fucking evil. And in their brains, they're the victims. Okay? I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Feel bad for me. No, fuck you, dude. You guys could have stopped a long time ago. Any one of you assholes could turn your fucking selves into the fucking FBI. You're not gonna. Okay? Because you're fucking evil. And this stupid shit gets even dumber, because not only do I have to turn myself in, I have to find a way of turning myself in. And I can't turn myself in, because remember, the FBI explained to me I already tried to. And they put a fucking assassin at my front door to murder my ass. So these faggots fucking start trying to explain to me I need to outsmart the entire church of lead-brained retards that are dedicated to stopping me, because they're not going to tell them the truth. They're going to lie to them. And this is the thing with these people, because the idiots at the church are retards, and they just believe their church leader mindlessly, and they are mindless. I have an entire philosophy about being mindful. These people love being mindless. Okay? They are obsessed with being stupid. And they love it. They love being stupid, okay? It's like a high for them. Anyways, so they're like, well, our guys are going to mindlessly follow what I was like. Tell them you're a fucking human trafficking ring. Tell them you eat babies. Tell them you're every serial killer in America. Tell them you have the largest human trafficking ring. Be honest with them. You guys tell me you're good people? Be good people. No. Why? You don't understand that we're the victims. You're not the victims. You're the monsters. And we have this back and forth, and they start getting mad because they can't get through to my fucking lead brain. And as the conversation goes on, this is the thing. When you hurt a malignant narcissist's emotions, they turn apathetic. They don't want to hear you. The only thing they're thinking about is murdering your ass, and that's what starts happening with these people. They start getting pissed because I'm not accepting their fucking victims, because they're not victims. They're monsters. Okay? And they start explaining to me that I'm the evil one because the church is the only good thing on the planet. It's like the church that facilitates human trafficking, suffering, rape, murder, killing. eating Memphis brains and just doing horrible shit. That thing's the good thing. That's what good thing is. The murder machine you guys have, the misery machine, the suffering machine, that's it. That's the good. That thing's the good. The thing I was in charge of. The thing I know how it works. And they start getting mad. They don't like that. I know how the fucking thing works. I understand how the fucking system works. They don't like that you're smarter than them because they're stupid because they drink lead. And this is the thing. I was equally stupid. I was making guesses, educated guesses at this point. I really wish I was as articulate as I was now because it would have just been like this. Daddy giving them the belt. There wouldn't have been any of this stupid bullshit. They did get the fuck with me. They got to jerk me around. This is the thing with malignant narcissists. They do evil shit and then they want you to be nice to them. Like, and that's the unconditional, for that brief second, they feel that unconditional love, and that's the purest dopamine. It's, I murdered this guy's friend, and he told me it's okay. And they're like Cenobites. Like, and this is every malignant narcissist church leader at the church. They are like Cenobites. This is how they react. And they do this to everybody. They'll murder your kid and then go, I did a bad thing and I want you to forgive me for it and I'm not going to tell you what it is. And as soon as you do, you see them go, They orgasm because they're disgusting. And they go, that means I'm a good person. No, that means you're a piece of shit that lied to get somebody to apologize to you. That's what that means. I'm guaranteed if you told them the fucking truth, those people would fucking hate you. Okay? And because these guys are dishonest and everything, and lying standard issue, and the Memophists are idiots. They believe these people don't lie, which is a fucking lie. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh my fucking... It gets ridiculous. Like, the conversations with these people, and it's funny because I have a fucked up brain at the time, and even with a fucked up brain, they can't get one over on me, and they try one after another. There's hundreds of these guys. They try one after another, and they fail, because it's in their nature to fail. It's in their blood. Okay? And they're funny because they're like, we got the superior bloodline. The superior bloodline's just failure? Is that what it is? I remember one of the dudes was explaining to me, like, whenever anybody beats the church, they kill them. And that means they win. And I was like, that means you lost and you couldn't handle losing because you're a child. And this was the problem. It was literally my stupid fucking retarded brain versus an army of these 2-year-old lead-brained idiots who learn from an early age you just manipulate and lie, and then you get what you want. And then they ran into me and it wasn't fucking working. And they started getting fucking crazy. And it started driving them crazy. And I always think about that shit. Jose, they said that he was getting crazier and everybody was making him crazy. He was making himself crazy. As Siddhartha Gautama once said, I have stopped. Now you must stop. Yeah. And they're like, well, they're going to hate you. Okay. We're going to ruin your life. Okay. We're the victims. You're not. And like, I could probably go over 100 different conversations where these guys had some kind of logical puzzle bullshit to try and disassociate. My favorite dude was the guy that was like, I was just doing my job. I murdered that women. I raped those kids. I killed all those people. But so were the Nazis. They were just doing their job. Another guy was like, well, they would have killed me if I didn't do the... And I was like, okay. Now, this is your religion. This is what you defend, by the way. This is what you work so fucking hard to keep fucking going. This disgusting fucking thing. Like, look how far Blondie went to make sure the misery machine kept fucking... Dude, the thing runs off of human blood and suffering. Like, it's a transmission that doesn't have oil or transmission fluid. It just has fucking grease from human carcasses. And these people are hell-bent on making sure the suffering machine keeps going, and they got millions of bullshit. One of them was telling me communism is like, what's communism? It's black people and women. Like, in healthcare for all is communism. Like, there's no communism. The CIA shot all those fuckers a long time ago. There's not even a communist party in America. Okay? So you're lying. And these guys just, oh, we defend against the other evils. You are the evils. There's nobody else that is more evil than you on this fucking planet. You do all the evil things.